Alrighty, so I don't know how long this video is going to be, but depending on how hung up I get on some of these, it could be a little bit longer. So I just want to say at the very beginning of it, thank you guys so much for all the support and everything. This is a sort of, I guess, subscriber special for 15K. We reached it the other day, and that is just honestly super, super cool. I really do appreciate all you guys, hanging out, sticking with me, supporting the channel and everything like that. Very, very cool of you. I had somebody suggest probably 1,000 or more subs ago that I do a waifu tier list for 15K, and I can do that. I have picked one of each character. Some of the characters do have duplicates, but it's because they have, I guess, technically like a different form. Some of the characters were just too similar, even if they have like newer, more updated units, that I just kind of went with like a generic sort of like overall sort of unit, I guess. Like Elizabeth, for example, like the newer Elizabeth's like Light Liz, for example, even though she is really new, she basically is just the same thing as regular Liz, whereas I gave Goddess Liz her own unit because she has wings on, I guess. I don't know. It's a little weird, but at the end of the day, we're just gonna go with what I got here. So we have S tier through C, and then we go straight to F after that, and we'll see how it goes. I'm not 100% sure how it's gonna work out for us at the end of the day, but just know that this is non-negotiable. The Netmarble sent me the list. I'm just telling you what they said. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. You know what I mean? So I have them in order here. We're just going to go straight through. So Giant Diane. I have, unfortunately, well, actually, I don't have them all in the same outfit because I have this one without the weapon. But this is probably one of my favorite outfits in the entire game. The Malevolent Knight sets are super, super cool. I have always really liked Diane. I'm gonna give Giant Diane A tier, just because obviously it would be very hard to do anything with a giant. But regular smaller Diane, I would give S tier, just because she is on the same playing field as me, I guess. So that is how we will start things off. I do really like Diane. I think she's probably one of the coolest sins out of the entire lineup. I don't count Elizabeth, and I don't really even like Elizabeth that much, so I don't know. Take that for what it's worth. Next up, we have the Merlins. Regular Merlin is very, very pretty. I will give regular Merlin, I almost want to give her S tier as well. And then obviously we have Lolly Merlin. I like, this is one of those scenarios where like the newer like Summer and Ragnarok Merlins are pretty much the same, and then Infinity Merlin is also just kind of the same regular sized Merlin or whatever. So I didn't go all out or anything. Lolly Merlin, Lolly tier, Lolly F tier. Not into lollies. Don't like that. That's not good. Don't do that. Netmarble told me if you like lollies, not good. So turn yourselves in. Next up, we have Guila. I think Gila's pretty cool. I think Guila is pretty underrated. I don't feel like she doesn't get enough love. I'm going to give her A tier. I actually do think that Gila's pretty awesome. Kind of hoping, I don't know exactly what goes on in Four Knights of the Apocalypse, but I'm really hoping that she sort of shows back up in the show, and maybe we could get a potential unit for her in the future whenever they sort of move into Four Knights content. I think that could be really cool. Next up, we have Jericho. Jericho, I think it was either the red or the blue one, but once I got green Jericho, the SSR one, this was the first character I ever like invested a whole lot of resources in when I very first started the game. That was before I had even watched the show at all or anything like that, but just based off looks, I like Jericho. I think Jericho's very, very cool. Very, very cute lady. So, next up, we have Freesia. Freesia and, what's her name? Vivian both can actually take their helmets off. I would say Freesia is actually like a super cute girl. So I'm going to give her A tier. That might be a little weird. She's just kind of like a background character or whatever. But, I mean, genuinely, she does look really good. Vivian is also, or not Vivian, Jillian is also another character that I really liked whenever the game first came out. So I'm going to give her A tier as well. Obviously, kind of a background character. Doesn't have much to her personality, I guess. Not very relevant in the show at all. But it is what it is. Vivian, on the other hand, not as good. I'm not really sure what they did to her. I'll give her like C tier, because she's not like quite F tier, but she's not what I would call very hot. So, regular Elizabeth. I do know, I understand that she's 16, bro. I get it. Based off of looks, though, I would give her B tier. I think she's cute. She's all right. She's okay. Goddess Elizabeth, on the other hand, I don't know what I would do. I mean, I guess she's the same. I mean, the wings, I guess, are not too crazy. I guess it is what it is. I mean, I don't know. This is this is a little bit of an error on my part, maybe. Elaine, on the other hand, I did put both Elaines. They're both lolly tier. It's not good. I mean, Elaine is like cute and all, but like cute like a kid would be cute. Like I don't think I'm attracted to a fairy that's literally like 3 feet tall. How does it even say how tall she is? 150 centimeters. I have no idea what that is. I'm a stupid American, so 150 centimeters. No idea what that translates to. I'm too lazy to look that up. Matrona has an awful haircut. She's buff lady, so I mean she's not terrible, but I don't really have anything going for Matrona. I would say she's not quite as bad as Jillian, maybe. I'd give her B tier, maybe. I don't know. I don't think she's as good as Liz, just like as a comparison. Maybe I'll just put her in C tier. She just doesn't have much going on for her. She's okay at best. Just personal opinion there. Milim is next. Lolly tier again. Oh my god, this happens every once in a while. Sorry. Lolly tier, not into it. I mean, just she's very provocative as well. Just I don't know. It's just too much for me. Just not it. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna give her the F tier just to be safe, because I'm not attracted to her anyway. Even if you were to give me the argument that she's just short. Which she's actually shorter than Elaine is, which I don't really see that. But I guess statistics-wise, that's what it says. Not into it. Lillia, on the other hand, regular Lillia is B tier. I would put her on the same level as Elaine or Elizabeth. But Awakened Lillia, on the other hand, is S tier, I would say. Awakened Lillia is where it's at. That's great. That's a very good unit. Next up, we have Melascula. I think all of the Melasculas actually have some really cool outfits, but at the end of the day, she's not like my preferred type of woman, I guess, so we'll put her in A tier. I know that, she's pretty cute. She's not far from S tier, maybe, but I would say, not quite my cup of tea, but still very cute. I'll give her the A tier. I think that's very respectable, and I'm not budging on that. Netmarble told me. Yeah, that they just said it. A tier, sorry. Derieri, on the other hand, S tier. Derieri has been one of my favorites ever since she originally came out. Has some great outfits in the game, too. Not a big fan of her, like, Super Saiyan 3 hair, to be honest. Like, her regular hair, too long, to be honest. But you give her a decent haircut, which she does get a haircut later on in the show, of course. I think it's... it's this one right here. It's not the greatest, but I still really like Derieri as a character. I think Derieri is very cool. I don't know, she got the muscles, so I guess that's something. Next up, we have Valenti. I've seen some people say that Valenti is a lolly. I don't agree with that. I don't think that she's a lolly. I just think that she's short. I genuinely, like 100%, I'm not lying at all. Like, I'm being 100% serious. I think that she's just short, and short girls, very cute. I'm gonna give both Awakened and regular Valenti the S tier, because honestly, they're S tier. You can't argue with me on this one. They told me directly, so they sent me an email. I can pull it up. Email. Sorry, I lost it. Anyways, Eastin, on the other hand. Eastin is a character that a lot of people regard as the hottest of the 7 catastrophes. I can agree to an extent. I don't think that she's quite the hottest. I think that she's definitely A tier. I don't think the Awaken really changes enough for it to be like a huge like increase or anything. I'd still say they're probably on the same level as each other. But yeah, overall, I would give them A tier. I think that's solid enough. Mono, on the other hand, Mono's Awakened form, very cool. I would give her... I'm tempted to give her S tier, but I think I'm going to give her A. And then regular Mono isn't quite as hot, I would say. So I'm going to give her B tier. I do think that her Awakened form actually does upgrade her a bit. Next up we have Roxy. I genuinely do think Roxy is S tier. I think that Roxy is... she's just crazy enough to where I think I could fix her. I probably couldn't, but she'd probably kill me. Regular Roxy, on the other hand, actually still really hot. I genuinely think that I like Crazy Roxy more, though. So I'm going to give her A tier. So I do think that she kind of bumps up a tier with her Awaken, so we'll give her that. Camila, on the other hand, is S tier. I don't know why they absolutely just refuse to give this woman any sort of support in the game, but she's beautiful. She really is. She's a fantastic design choice from the developers. No idea where those devs that made her went, but they have abandoned her, and I'm really sorry about that. Elatte, on the other hand, Elatte is basically the same as Liz, but the haircut is not it. So I'm gonna actually... this is the same haircut that the bloody Elizabeth has, like the light Elizabeth. Like, it's got this like weird like bangs cut. Not into that at all. So I'm going to give her C tier. Genuinely not a big fan of her. She just is what it is. I don't know. She's just not that great. Jenna and Zaneri, on the other hand, these are also two short girls. These are not lollies. I'm 100% positive on that. I'm going to give both of them... Actually, I'm going to give Jenna A tier. I'm going to give... Jenna's A tier. I'm going to give Zaneri B tier. She's just not quite as good, but she's still pretty cute. I don't know. I think I like the blonde more. But I don't know. Just personal preference there. Next up, we have Mikasa, which is... I don't know. I mean, she's got like a cute face, I guess, but she's very tomboyish. Not really my style. I'd give her B tier. Just personal, like I said, personal opinion on that one. We have Margaret next. I would like to shout out Ludo. Thank you, big man. We would not have a Margaret unit in this game if it was not for that man taking over her body. So we will probably never see a Veronica. Not that I think Veronica is really that hot, but it would be cool to have a Veronica unit. And the only reason we're able to have a Margaret unit is because Ludociel really came through for us. So big shout out to him. Huge Archangel. Just a fantastic person. Really can't thank him enough for all of his service. Gerharde, lolly tier. Fairy tier. I mean, she's kind of cute, I guess, but once again, she's like little sister cute, not like hot cute. So just not it for me, really. I was genuinely confused on whether or not this is a woman or not. Obviously, like, it's Sariel, who is, I'm pretty sure, a dude inside of a woman's body. This is another one of those, like, little sister cute kind of things, so I'm gonna give her F tier as well. Her or him, just not really into it. If it was the more human-sized one that you see in the anime, probably would be like A tier, I would say. I think everybody really wanted that one. Not really sure why they chose to just chop her height in half and just really make her just very, I don't know, small. Not really sure about that one. Mai from the KOF collab, I mean, that's an easy S tier, genuinely. I mean, is there literally anything to say about it? I mean, there's not really. Athena, on the other hand, I actually do think Athena's pretty cute. I'm going to give her A tier. She's just kind of like, I don't know. She's not like hot, but she's like cute hot. So I'm going to give her the A tier there on that one. Red-haired Liz. I actually think I like red-haired Liz more than regular Liz. So I'm going to give her A tier. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the red hair. But I don't know. I think that red-haired Liz is cuter than regular Liz. So I'm going to give her A tier. Sorry about it. I mean, if you don't like that, suck it. But 11, on the other hand, literal child tier. So that is not it. Um, Emilia, on the other hand, is an elf. She is pretty interesting, I guess. 164 centimeters, so she's a little bit short, I think. Like I said, I really don't know too much about the whole centimeters thing. I would give her like B tier. I'm not like a big fan of Emilia. She's alright at best. Um, Rom on the, or no, this is Rim. Sorry, Rim on the other hand, I would give Rim A tier and then give Rom B tier. I really wanted to like be the contrarian, and when I watched ReZero, I was like, I'm gonna like the pink-haired one instead because everybody likes the blue-haired one. But there's a reason why everyone likes the blue-haired one. The pink-haired one is just not as good, like genuinely. So Beatrice, Lolly Child tier, not into it. Can't do it. Netmarble once again told me that's not allowed. You cannot do that. Thonar's not really my cup of tea, to be honest. I mean, she has like that one outfit that people use that is like okay. I think it's this one. I don't know. She's I mean, I would give her like B tier. She's just not really for me. Not really my thing, to be honest with you. Brunhild, I would say, is very, very cute. I do really like Brunhild. I think I'm gonna give Brunhild S tier. I do really like Brunhild. Actually, no, yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay with S tier on that. S tier for Brunhild. I think that's where I want to put her. Miguelda, on the other hand, Miguelda is absolutely stacked. She is another short girl, not a lolly, 100%. So I'm gonna give her A tier. I think she deserves that. She's not quite S tier for me. She's on that like Roxy crazy kind of side, but she's a little bit shorter, which isn't necessarily like a detractor or anything like that. Just maybe not as good as Roxy is as far as the crazy goes. Scotty, on the other hand, is like very like goth mommy style. I think that Scotty's very hot. I'm gonna give her A tier. I think that she deserves it. She's got that nice flair. Obviously she's a giant, so I mean, could be a little bit better if she was the same size, but. It is what it is. Jormungand, on the other hand, Jormungand is hot. Jormungand goes S tier. The design team for some of the Ragnarok characters just really blew the roof off with some of these, character designs. Absolutely fantastic. Shuna from Slime Collab is pretty cute. Not really into the horns. Pink hair is a little bit of a cliche to me as well. I would give her like B tier, I think. I'm just not really as into it. She's got the big eyes, which are kind of cute, but just all around, just not really my type. Echidna, on the other hand, really pale. I think that she's kind of cute. We'll give her B tier as well. She's just not really my cup of tea, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. I don't know why Elaine got sort of knocked out of order here. We'll move her back over. Raftalia, a little bit more on the furry side than I would really hope. She's not, I mean, she's got some pretty small ears, so I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. The tail, not really for me. I'd give her maybe like B tier as well. Just not really, I mean, the animal, features really take it away from me a bit on that one. So unfortunate. If that's your thing, it is what it is, but just not my style. Gotta be honest with you. Philo, child tier, just really bad. Not it. That's a really bad one. Do not do that. Kizuna, on the other hand, another short girl. I would give her like the same rank as Valenti. Her and Valenti deserve to be together. They're like kind of the same to me in terms of like attractiveness, I would say. Plus, she's got the bunny girl outfit, which is just fantastic, I think. Next up, we have Freya. She really can't be anything other than S tier. I'm not even going to try to debate with you on that one. I mean, I know some people think that she's a little overrated, and she probably is, but I'm also a boob man, so no one can do it better. So, there's really no competition there. Eris, child tier. Not it. Do not even debate me on that one. Roxy is on the fence of being... she's not necessarily child tier. Like, she's a little bit older, of course. She is in the short category, but she's not really my type. I would say maybe B tier. I wouldn't give her quite C, but not really my style, to be honest. It could be better, but could be definitely worse. I know a lot of people like Elaine. I'm going to have to go with the same thing as Raftalia, maybe. Even though she's like strong woman and everything, she's got the strong woman vibes. I just can't get over the, like, even if she's a cat girl, man, like, it's just, I don't know, the furry features just not for me. Do you know what I mean? So I just can't really get past that. Xena, on the other hand, Xena's actually super cute. She's got that really cute sort of like Asian style going on. I don't know. It's just hard to beat that. Like, she generally is just like very cute. She reminds me of Ariana Grande almost in a way. And I'm not like a huge Ariana Grande fan, by the way, but she does remind me of Ariana Grande in a way. Especially, I think it's just like the long ponytail, maybe. It could be definitely longer, but either way, just personal preference on that one. So that's pretty much where we're at. That's every single woman in the game, and some of them got 2 different forms. So that's kind of where I'm sitting on it. 20 minutes is a little bit longer than I was expecting this to be, but there it is. Drink it all in. Debate me in the comments. Do whatever you got to do, but just know that if you like any of these F tier characters and you try to debate me on it, I'm calling Netmarble, okay? I'm going to call them. They'll email me about it. I'll call them up. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys again for, 15K. Super, super cool. Obviously, some of this was a little bit of a meme, but genuine rankings here. That's how I feel. So, once again, you guys have a great night. I hope this was funny or enjoyable in some way, but yeah, feel free to subscribe if you're new. I would really hate for this to be your first video that you see from me, but it's bound to happen to somebody. So, yeah, I will, obviously be making videos for probably a long time. So, anyway, you guys have a good one. Goodbye.